If I woke up with nothing but a tough client and I needed to close a deal by Friday, here's exactly what I would do. I'd do exactly what the newly elected Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney, just did. I'd walk straight into the room, shake hands with someone everyone said to avoid, and find a way to talk business and get a deal done. Because that's how leaders negotiate in the real world, especially when things get uncomfortable. My name is Don Markland. I'm the CEO and founder of Accountability Now, and we coach small business owners all over the world how to build and scale their businesses, how to deal with tough situations every single day. And what just happened with Canada's Prime Minister in waiting, Mark Carney, and the U.S. President Donald Trump, this is not just a political headline. It's a negotiation masterclass. And let's talk about it. And more importantly, let's talk about what you can learn from it. First of all, Mark Carney didn't have to meet Trump. And this is the first principle to remember as a small business owner. Show up even when it's hard. In fact, many critics back in Canada were furious that he did this. Headlines all over the papers and online were saying betrayal, but Carney went anyway. Why? Because smart leaders don't let public pressure stop private progress. As a business owner, how often do you avoid hard conversation with a vendor, a client, or even a team member because it's not the right time? Carney shows all of us the right time is when it matters most. Oftentimes, the right time is right now. Attack the problems right now. Next, align an outcome, not an opinion. That's important. Let's be real. Carney and Trump, they are not political allies. In fact, they're on opposite ends of the political spectrum. Carney is liberal, pro-climate, pro-regulation. Trump, not so much in the slightest degree. But Carney put it all in the past. As he recently said in their meeting, you have to engage the people who disagree with you if you want to make progress. I love that. That's gold. In business, you don't have to be liked. You just have to be effective. Stop trying to convince everyone you're right, especially your team. It's not about being right. It's about making progress. Next, use controversy strategically. This move that Carney made wasn't safe. In fact, it sparked political backlash all over. But Carney didn't flinch a second. Remember, this is the same guy who once led the Bank of Canada, then the Bank of England. Now is making a comeback into Canadian politics. He knows reputations are currency, but they're not the product. Results are the product. What's the business lesson here? Don't protect your brand so much that you forget to grow it. Sometimes your best move is the bold one everyone says you shouldn't make. Remember that. Next, and this one is so important, you have to be willing to get uncomfortable. One of my favorite all-time quotes comes from David Goggins, who says, "There is no growth in the comfort zone. You have to be willing to get uncomfortable." Carney's entire career has been about making hard calls. During the 2008 financial crisis, he was the youngest central bank governor in the G7. Now, after years of public office, he's staging a return by making these bold, even risky moves. As a small business owner, this is your daily reality, making bold, risky moves. Remember, as the owner, no one is coming to save you. You will have to make these tough calls. You will have to negotiate with hard people. You will have to walk into hard rooms. You will have high stakes all the time. And like Carney, if you want to win, you will have to walk through your discomfort. Mark Carney didn't walk into the meeting to make headlines. He walked in to make progress. And that's what leadership looks like, especially when it's unpopular. If you're a small business owner, take note. You don't have to agree with someone to align with them. You don't have to be liked to win. And the hardest rooms are oftentimes where the biggest deals happen. This isn't a video pro Carney. This isn't a video pro Trump. This is a video about pro business. Listen to the lessons to learn here and apply them to your small business. And if you want more real world leadership lessons that you can apply, minus all the fluff, subscribe to the channel, check in with us, and we'd be happy to help any way that we can. Share this, like this, share it with a small business owner, and please stay tuned for more. My name is Don Markland. I'm the CEO and founder of Accountability Now, and I look forward to seeing you next time.